Ho, 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 ho. All right, what's going on, LBHT crew? B, what's going on? Got you muted over there.
Oh,
There we go. Now you're
yeah.
unmuted.
Yeah, my bad. Ready
How's it
for
going?
draft day.
Yes,
Pretty good.
happy draft eve. Okay.
What's up,
Hopefully
Andrew?
this
What's up, Derek?
Oh, okay. Oh, Derek is in the house. What's going on, Derek? What's good, crew and fam? Yes. All right.
And
Andrew Shakir
Yazar
is
in the
in the
house.
house. What's
What's
going
up?
on? Yazar, what's going on? Thank you for joining the live stream. All right, you guys are already funneling in, man. That's what's up. Our man Deshaun is in the house. Calm down. Calm before the storm. Yes, that's right. Pits at 8, Derek says. Okay. All right, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna do the mock draft. That's gonna be later towards the back end of the show, so we can take our time with that and play around with it. But we're gonna get to there was a trade today with the Panthers. Okay, Teddy Bridgewater. We're gonna talk about Teddy Bridgewater. We're gonna talk about Harbaugh guaranteeing Lamar's fifth-year option. Shocker. All right. We're going to talk some more Julio Jones. We put out a Julio Jones video earlier this week, and we're going to break that down a little bit more. There was another little rumor that came out after we put out the video, so we'll get into that. But first, as always, we like to start our show with a Black History fact, and B has a Black History fact for you. Take it away, B.
Yeah, so tomorrow's the draft, obviously. So I figured we'd go with something draft related. So I'm just going to talk a little bit, real quick, about the first Black player to be drafted by the NFL. What's up, Eric L?
What's up, Eric?
His name was George Taliaferro, and he went to the University of Indiana. He was I believe, 3-time All-Pro there. He played halfback, quarterback, defensive back, and kicker. Obviously, we've talked about it. The NFL was very, very racist at the time, so he did not expect to get drafted. So he signed with the All-America Football Conference, which was a competing league at the time. Chicago Bears drafted him in the 13th round, making him the first Black player to be drafted by the NFL. George Halas came out and said he was pretty disappointed that he chose to go to the other league because he thought that George Taliaferro was the first Black player he'd seen that'd be able to make the team. So what happened is after his rookie season, that league merged with the NFL. So he ended up playing in the NFL anyway. And the story goes, he went to play Washington, who was owned by George Preston Marshall, who yelled at him, I guess, during the game or before the game, that N-words should only be allowed to push wheelbarrows. And so George Taliaferro responded by going out and scoring 3 touchdowns and winning the game. So he had a pretty good pro career. And then after his career, he went on, he got a master's at Howard. He founded a Big Brothers Big Sisters foundation in, I believe it was in Maryland. He also went on to be the dean at Morgan State, and he just passed away recently in 2018.
All right. Okay. Great Black History fact to get the eve of draft night started. And look who was here early. Mr. Tough Puppy.
What's up, Tough?
What's going on? Our man Suge Knight is in the house. Suge Knight 323. Make sure you follow him on Twitch. And he's also on TikTok, man. He covers, he's a Steelers fan. He covers sports. He does games, Magic the Gathering and Schmodown. If you don't know what Schmodown is, get into it. Get with it. Our man Davon Johnson is in the house. What's good, Davon?
What's up, Davon?
Sir. He says LBHT crew. Yes. King of Pugo's in the house. What's going on, King of Pugo? Appreciate you coming through. Lawrence Trent is in the house. Thank you, Lawrence Trent, for coming through to the live stream.
What's going on, Lawrence?
Appreciate y'all.
Andrew, that's a good question. I don't know the answer to that, but I think not. He's asking if George was related to Lorenzo Taliaferro.
Oh yeah, yeah. We didn't research that hard. Living Legends in the house. Thank you for joining the live stream, Living Legend. Z the Beast. Oh, okay. What's going on? He said here for the whole podcast. Let's go. King Bird 56 is here. Pray Ravens get Julio Jones. Please make this happen. G-Star 007 is in the house. Draft Eve. What up, LBHT?
What's up, G-Star? And just to stop you there, we did get a cash app coming in for wonderful job, brothers. Thank you very much, Eric.
Appreciate you, Eric, man. Appreciate you. So, real quick before we get into to the show, I want to take the time to say, okay, everybody that's in here, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We had a goal for 500 subscribers. We shot past that goal, man. So thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, appreciate the love and support, and we just keep setting more goals, man. So the next goal is going to be 550.
Yeah, right. we were thinking we were going to have to hit that goal tonight and tomorrow. So honestly, I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and cancel the show this week. But you know, we're here.
So yeah, right. if you're new,
but
here,
thank you.
Yeah. If you're new, take a minute to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, for everybody that's been supporting, you know how we do, man. Look. You know, we got to do our infomercial. Okay, we're growing. We want the support to continue. So there's two ways you can support. All right above me, patreon.com/LBHT show. Okay, we got a $3 and $10 tier. You guys already know about the coin, right? I got to put this out first because we're starting to run low on these coins. I think there's only like 8 left. So sign up for a $10 tier. That'll get you the coin. And we have a fantasy football league. We do an overtime show. That's for both tiers. You know, $3 tier, you get the sign up for the Pick'ems league. This is for when football starts up, for NFL season starts up. So yeah, you know, go ahead and support the show there. And if you guys want to be awesome like Eric L. and drop something in the Cash App that's right above B, we use that as our super chat. So if you're looking for a super chat, some highlighted chat right above B, just drop a donation, leave a comment, and we'll read it on air. All right.
And Andrew says they are related. Lorenzo was George's nephew. See, that's what I'm talking about. I like it when the audience participates and adds to the show. Thank you, Andrew.
Appreciate it, Andrew. And shout out to my man Brian, man. I see him over on Facebook. Make sure you check him out too. He does a live stream, Smoke Break Live. Yes, that's what it's called. Yeah, Smoke Break Live. I think he's on Facebook and Instagram. So yeah, he's dope, man.
Correction, Jose. There is one fewer coin now. We just got another Patreon, so thank you to Suge.
Suge, appreciate you, man. Thank you, Suge. Thank you. Yeah, we gotta get that out to you, man. All right. Oh yeah, we got a few comments in here. D3, thank you for joining the live stream. D3. Okay, man, you guys are here early. You want to hear that draft talk? But first, before we get to the draft talk, there was a trade today.
It's kind of still draft talk. You know, draft pick was involved.
Yeah. So the Panthers made another blockbuster move involving a QB. They traded Teddy Bridgewater today to the Denver Broncos for
a 6th-round pick.
A 6th-round pick.
So really what they did was they kind of wrapped Teddy up in a blanket and left him outside of a fire station in Denver. This is something that people have been kind of expecting for weeks. The Denver GM worked in Minnesota when they drafted Teddy, and obviously they were not going to have Teddy stick around and outplay Sam Darnold and then have start Sam anyway. So they were looking for whatever offer they could get for him. Denver is in desperate need of a quarterback. You know, they've got Drew Lock, who's more interested in karaoke. And honestly, they're picking 9th, and they may not have a shot at one of the top. I mean, they may not have a shot at any of the top 5 quarterbacks. Is how it's starting to look.
Yeah. So I think if they don't get a quarterback, Teddy Bridgewater is going to beat out Drew Lock, I think. Which comment are you looking at there, B?
Yeah, no, I was looking at Living Legend and Dave on there. See, I lean because I don't have my glasses on and I can't read it. Thank you for calling that out. I appreciate that.
And shout out to Suge. I forgot to mention this. He said he's about to cop a hoodie. All right. Appreciate that, Suge. I really appreciate that. And if you guys want to get some merch like what we're wearing, all right, got this shirt. B's got a hoodie. You know, he's got his. I actually got my beanie right here. I don't really wear it, but it's 80 degrees. But you can go right there. That's the link right there. LBHTshow.com/shop. All right, and we got all kinds of stuff on there, man. So check it out. If you see something that you like, support the show. But all right, back to Teddy Bridgewater, B. So I think he's going to end up being the starter in Denver. I think he beats out Drew Lock, no problem.
Yeah. The only way it doesn't happen, I would say, is if they do trade up and get one of those quarterbacks, or one of them falls to them at 9. If it is just Teddy versus Drew, I think Teddy's got that locked up.
Yeah. So I mean, and they gave up a 6th-round pick. I mean, like you said, basically they just gave him the boot. So
yeah, and they restructured his deal. They got rid of the last year of his deal, and I think they may have lowered the salary for this year. And it's being split between Carolina and Denver. They were really just trying to get rid of him and just clearing the way for Darnold, and hopefully a rookie quarterback. If they're sitting there at 8 and Justin Fields is at 8, I hope that they take him. I hope they don't trade out like we're hearing, but we'll see tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean, because look, if you guys trade out, man, like, what's the target? What are you going to get?
Well, I think if they trade out, they're going to be looking to get a corner. J.C. Horn, maybe Patrick Surtain. But I think it's probably going to be one of those two guys, and they feel like they can get them a little bit later in the round and pick up some extra draft picks.
Still a good player, I think.
Listen, you know what my opinion is on this. When you're picking that high,
get somebody special.
Go and get a top end prospect, an elite prospect. You earned that pick. Use it.
Yeah, I agree. Davon said that they left him on the orphanage in the front with no basket. Derek Weatherly says you could look at it as counterbalance of the 6th-round pick in the Darnold trade.
I could, but I don't, because I'm still angry about that. I don't want to talk about that right now. Like, I mean, the sixth wasn't the problem in that deal. Like, but that's fine. Okay, a 2nd and a 4th for Darnold is still too much. He played like trash in New York.
Okay, so Davon thinks that wait, you think that the Broncos are going after Surtain? He said it doesn't change what Denver does anyway. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like B said, if a quarterback is there that they like, I think they'll still go quarterback. I mean, Teddy Bridgewater, I mean, he's kind of used as a bridge quarterback, right? Yeah. At this point in his career, where he can make your team competitive, but you're not looking to make him the franchise quarterback. So
what's up, Jazzy?
Yeah,
we started talking some Teddy Bridgewater trade.
Jazzy JJ, what's going on? And you guys have been real active in in the comments in our videos, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yo, we got Off the Record podcast. Our boy Mikey is in the house. What's going on? Make sure y'all follow them. Off the Record podcast. They're gonna be they're gonna make a special appearance on our
I was about to say tomorrow. Suge's gonna join us tomorrow. I believe. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't have said that. I don't believe I got confirmation yet. But we're gonna have some.
No pressure, Suge. No pressure. No pressure. We're just telling everybody that we're counting on you. That's all.
We're gonna have some yes. We'll put it that way. Sorry, Suge.
Jimmy Kilwell's here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Panthers brass act bipolar.
Listen, I don't think they have any brass, man. Like they're doing it by the seat of their pants. They don't have a plan. They're not out here making calculated moves or anything. Like, yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on down there.
Deshaun says Surtain will be the best fit for Carolina. He seems like the next game-changing DB in this class.
Don't do this to me, Deshaun. Don't do this to me.
He could be.
Justin Fields. Trey Lance.
No, I
Patrick
agree.
Surtain ain't going to change nothing in Carolina.
I agree. I think Justin Fields, but if they don't go that route, the next best thing, right? Or if he's not available.
Listen, you know what I said. You know what I said. They're picking 8th. We know quarterbacks are going 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. So Justin Fields, Sewell, Slater, Chase, Pitts, Waddle, Smith, and maybe, and then you can throw in one of the corners as well. But you're guaranteed to get one of the top prospects in the draft. Stay at 8 and take one of those guys. Yeah,
but that doesn't mean. Well, yeah, okay, all right. I mean, that's your list. But I mean, if they think Surtain is on that level, I mean, I'm not saying I agree, but I mean might be how they look at it. Attitude Pop is in the house. Attitude Pop, what's going on? Be nice tonight. Be good. Be good. He says Mac Jones. Oh, hold on, King Bird. He says Mac Jones at number 3. Yeah, I think Mac Jones. I think it's gonna be Mac Jones.
I'm still calling Trey Lance there.
Yeah. We'll see what the draft simulator says later. Ooh. King Bird 56. What's going on? He says, who y'all think Ravens going to draft? Well, we're going to get into that later as well. In fact, what we want to go to next? So we talked Teddy Bridgewater. Do you want to go into the Julio Jones? talk? Do you guys want to talk some Julio Jones?
Yeah, let's talk some Julio Jones. Okay.
Or you want to talk Lamar? We'll talk both of them at the same time. Let's start with Julio and then we'll talk about Lamar. All right. So, rumor. There is somebody out there in on Reddit who is trying to make a name for himself, like NFL Rooms, and who is the other account?
Listen, CJ Golson. But listen, he's not
yes.
doing that. He got it right. He called Mike Davis to Atlanta. Okay.
CJ Golson did the same thing. He called something earlier in the day that turned out to be true, right? But the rumor is that the Ravens had the best offer on the table for Julio Jones at this time, meaning they reached out to him and said, "Hey, yeah, we're trying to get Julio Jones." So, you gotta take it with a grain of salt, especially during draft week, right? There's all kinds of rumors flying out there. You don't know what's true, what's not. But that paired with Peter King saying that the Ravens are no longer in on Terrace Marshall, right? If we're just going off of rumors, it would make you believe that maybe they are serious about trying to get Julio Jones. So, and if you watched our last video, you would know our opinion on it, and we think that's huge.
I don't believe that rumor, and it's really just for the reason that we're sitting here April 28th. The draft is tomorrow. They're not trading Julio Jones until after June 1st for cap reasons. So I don't think they have any offers on the table. I don't think anybody has made them an offer without knowing how the draft went. You know what I mean? So yeah. I don't buy that rumor at all at this point. They may have called. They may be interested. They'll probably call him back after the draft. But I don't believe there's any offer on the table.
And there's really no rush, right? They're not planning on trading them officially until June 1st. So or after June 1st. So there's no rush. I'm sure they probably called and said, "Hey, we're leaning towards doing this. We're probably looking at this." But to me, no matter what, make the offer, because we're talking about picks, right? We're not talking about current picks. We're talking about future picks. So I don't care who we get. I don't care if we get Jalen Waddle. I still want Julio Jones.
But my point is this: like, you can't offer those picks without knowing if you, I don't know, package those picks to move up tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true.
We got David, the sports and gamer nerd, in the chat. What's up, David?
What's going on? Make sure you follow our guy David, the sports and gamer nerd, man. Another huge Ravens fan. He talks comic books, video games, all that good stuff, man. He is awesome. So give him a subscribe. And also, look, we got David up, man, and we're saying subscribe. LBHT crew, look, me and B have been discussing this. Like we're trying to build like a tight community. Yo, when we say LBHT crew, we want you guys to take pride in that. Okay, we want you guys to support each other. We got guys out here that are starting up YouTube channels. Right. And I know it's a lot to follow. And we say, make sure you follow this guy. Make sure you follow that guy. It only takes a second. It only takes a second to go and hit and click subscribe. All right. Support these guys, man, because all of them are dedicated and they're planning on doing big things. You got to start somewhere. So click subscribe, man. Shout out to David, Sports and Gamer Nerd, man. You won't regret subscribing to this man. All right.
Man, screw you, Ferris. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. As
we say, support LBHT crew. You're just going to disrespect our fellow patron.
I know, like Ferris. After I said it, I heard it, and it didn't sound good. But I mean, just like honestly, man, what is that? What is that?
Wait.
I mean, I agree, but that's not.
Wait.
Here nor there.
He says we're not getting them. Then he says, "Wait, what's the offer?" Well, how do you know we're getting them? You don't even know what the offer is. I don't know what the offer is. The rumor is that we have the best offer on the table. That's the rumor.
There ain't no offer out there.
And you know what? I wouldn't even be surprised if they made an offer and the Falcons were like, all right, well, we'll see. Right? I mean, like I said, there's no rush to get this deal done. Julio, David thinks Julio's going to get cut. I don't think he's going to get cut. Somebody will trade something for him.
Yeah, I mean, his contract is. I mean, I know it's $15 million this year, but he's got a couple more years, and I think it's pretty friendly. I think they'll be able to get something for him. But we talked about it off air as well, and I said, hey, the draft's coming up. It's a deep class. There's going to be a lot of wide receivers that go high. You come June. how many teams are going to have 15 million sitting around or want to make that 15 million in cap room to bring in Julio? So we'll see. I think his market's not going to be as big as some are expecting, but I do think he'll get traded.
Yeah. And shout out to J Will 501. I see you in the chat, man. Yes, he says Julio. And Jazzy JJ, this is on Teddy B. Why does the media look down on Teddy Bridgewater, who fits more of the traditional pocket QB, but in the same breath don't like Lamar because he's athletic? Look, some people just get, branded as a certain type of player. And early on, that was Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater got that branding of not a franchise quarterback. So no matter how he played, that's just how he was looked at. So, I mean, no matter where he goes, no matter how he plays, people are always looking to, use him as a bridge quarterback. Like, they're not planning on building a team around him, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But he's playing well enough to keep getting jobs. So, I mean, I'm happy for that. And I do think he's going to end up being a starter again, at least for next year. What else we got here? Deshaun says, if DaCosta takes Bateman and gets Julio in June, I'll be back on. I'll take back all the profane and negative stuff I said about him.
Yes.
Hey, look, that's why you got to stay. Oh, what's up, Godson, man? Thank you for joining the live stream. Shout out to
What's going on, Godson?
That's why you got to stay. You got to stay in the middle, right? I know it comes off like we're saying negative stuff. We're not saying negative stuff. All we're saying about EDC is make him prove it. Wait till he proves it before you say in EDC we trust. Because I think that is very disrespectful to Ozzy. That's Ozzy's thing. And Ozzy we trust. He made you earn that type of respect. And success doesn't just transfer over to the next person. All right. Eric DaCosta hasn't done anything yet to make you say trust EDC. Nothing. You can say, hey, we got to wait to see how these guys turn out or whatever. Cool. Let's wait. But don't say in EDC we trust. That's all I'm saying.
David wants to know who has the better chance of making the NFL roster, Dez Bryant or Alshon Jeffrey. Ooh. And I know you're asking this because Dez is your guy. My answer is neither. But if you're gonna force me to pick, it's Alshon.
I'm gonna say Dez. I'm gonna say Dez. I'm gonna say Dez has. I don't know, man. I mean, Alshon ain't getting no calls. I'm gonna say
Listen,
Dez.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Until I read that comment, I forgot that Alshon Jeffrey was a free agent. I forgot that he existed. But I mean, it's got to be Alshon though.
Let's get Dez on the show. He's not doing anything. He'll never do the show.
Well, I mean, Dez doesn't strike me as the type who's going to do that research and watch the past shows. So maybe, you never know.
Yeah, okay. Somebody will tell him though. David will tell him, "Hey, you don't want to go on those guys' show."
David wouldn't do us like that.
J. Will says technically Ravens could trade up and get Julio. We will see. Oh, well, yeah, we could trade up. We're not going to trade up, man. I would love to see us trade up. So I was playing around with the draft simulator yesterday, and I ended up trading two first round picks, I think like a third, and like next year's second to move up to 8th, I believe, and took Kyle Pitts. That seems like a lot, but I would do it. I would love it if they did something like that. Or trade 2 firsts this year, next year's first round pick, and get Jamar Chase. Man, I don't care if we traded a 2 firsts, a third, and then next year's first and second to get Jamar Chase. It sounds extreme. It sounds like a lot. You're like, man, that's a lot of draft picks to give up. But who are we going to get with those picks? Right? Who are we going to get with those picks that's going to equal up to what Jamar Chase could be? Because talking about Julio Jones, the Falcons gave up a lot to get Julio Jones.
Yeah.
Do you remember what they gave up? You don't. All you remember is Julio Jones is a beast. It doesn't matter.
Look at Ferris. What is this?
What's Ferris?
What is that?
Are you talking about the Panthers? He says, hope Panthers trade out and Justin Fields falls to 8. They ain't there. Well, look.
That's that hate talking, man. Daniel Jones is your quarterback right now in real life.
Man.
Why are you like this?
Ferris, man. Be careful be careful when wishing ill will on other people's teams because it could come back to bite you. It could come back to bite you. Me and B said a little joke earlier. We're not going to say it on the air because every time we joke around about this stuff, it happens. But it involved the Giants and Mac Jones. That's all I'm going to say.
But at least we kept that private. You all out here in the public chat talking about Carolina.
King of Pugo says when Devontae Smith falls, if EDC was serious, he go get him. I don't know. Where do you think he's going to fall? And Attitude Pop says Devontae Smith is the best wide receiver in the draft. He's a lethal and electric and unguardable. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Devontae's going to fall. I think him, Chase, and maybe even Waddle are all gone in the top 10.
Jimmy Dean says 3 first rounds for Chase? For Chase? We talking about Chase? The 27th, the 31st, and next year, I mean, it's not going to be a high pick next year either, right? We're a playoff team. So, another pick that's going to be in probably like the low 20s next year. What are we going to get with those players? What are we going to get this year at 27 and 31?
Well, they're already shopping 31. So
they're already shopping 31. Yeah. So they're already shopping that. So that tells you how they feel about that pick. At 27, what are we going to get next year around 27? Hopefully 32. What are we going to get that's going to equal up to the talent that Jamar Chase has? Like I told y'all before, give me Randy Moss, not Santana Moss. All right? Like, I want the talent. Quality over quantity. Okay?
Yeah. So there was some other Ravens news. I mean, if you want to call it that, John Harbaugh guaranteeing that they're going to pick up Lamar Jackson's 5th-year option. People ask them the question just because they haven't done it yet. And, I mean, obviously they were going to pick it up. And I think, the questions came about because of Bucky Brooks' comments. John Harbaugh has never said anything of value publicly, ever. So I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it. Like, John Harbaugh's the same dude who told you Brashad Perriman was day-to-day for an entire year. Like, every single thing that comes out of his mouth is a lie.
Yeah. I'm putting up the banner right now. 5th-year option. So, yeah. So, Harbaugh guarantees. Like, I mean, there's nothing to not believe here, right? Let me put this on the screen. So, there's nothing to not believe here. He said he guarantees Lamar Jackson, his 5th-year option. I think that goes without saying, right? I don't think. What are you looking at?
We got Ron Jacks. We're gonna need Julio and Bateman most definitely. Exactly.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we're going to talk more about that. And thank you for joining the live stream, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, for sure. Like where we can make the biggest leaps in terms of talent is on offense, not defense. So yeah. I understand there are people out there that are saying, hey, we got a huge gap at edge rusher. Not really. But I mean, what are we going to get to fill that gap at this point? Right. Nobody is going to be that much more talented than what we have. And keep in mind, we just re-signed Tyus Bowser, so he's going to be playing one side. We didn't re-sign him to be a backup. So are we going to get somebody that's going to be at least just as good as Tyus Bowser in free agency, or a little bit better, or not in free agency in the draft? Talking about the draft. In free agency, yeah, there's Justin Houston. There's Ingram for the 2 games that he plays, There's Ryan Kerrigan, those type of guys. But are we going to get anybody better than them in the draft? No.
And you know my opinion on this. People say that they have huge holes at tackle and a huge hole at edge rusher, and they want to bypass wide receiver to fill those holes in the draft. And my thing is that the reason you think that those are huge holes and not wide receiver is because you're kind of desensitized to the wide receiver situation in Baltimore. They've let it deteriorate so much that you don't even think about it anymore. And that doesn't happen at edge and tackle, right? Yeah. They've always taken care of those positions. And so it seems shocking to you now that it's just Tyus Bowser and Jalen Ferguson. But again, like Jose was saying, last year the team had Matt Judon and Yannick Ngakoue at those edge spots, along with Bowser and Jihad Ward and Pernell McPhee and those guys. Yeah, they went to the playoffs, and the defense gave up 13 and 10 points in consecutive weeks, a total of 23 points in 2 games, right? You're talking about the offensive line. They've already met with Villanueva. It looks like they're talking about signing him after the draft, so it doesn't affect comp picks. So he's going to be the starting right tackle, right? Which means that you have left tackle set with Ronnie Stanley, left guard or center set with Bradley Bozeman, right guard set with Zeitler, and right tackle with Villanueva. And it's just like, you're the only spot that you have one solid wide receiver, and you could argue that you have zero.
Yeah.
Hollywood is the only guy that you can semi count on.
Right.
And back to the defense, it's like when you look at the guys that they had last year and how that defense performed, they let both of those guys walk. If you go and you draft Kwity Paye or Jalen Phillips or Azeez Ojulari, the defense isn't going to be better than that.
No.
Right? No. It's not going to be as good as that likely. So if you roll out with Tyus Bowser, go sign Justin Houston, and you have Jalen Ferguson, Pernell McPhee, and then maybe get somebody on day 3 to fill in and rotate,
it's going to be just fine.
That's going to be just as good as if you go and get one of these edge rushers in round 1 who probably aren't going to beat out those guys.
Yeah. And Mr. J the 6 is in the house. Thank you for joining the live stream, Mr. J the 6. Good evening. Good evening. Live Legend says Santana Moss was solid. He was solid. Who would you rather have, Santana Moss or Randy Moss? Randy Moss was great. Yeah. All right. I don't want the solid player. I want the great player. Okay. Davon says we are an A+ organization for developing and sending off players. That is true. Ferris, I agree. I like Devontae's response to the size comment. He said we're football players, not bodybuilders. Absolutely. I was telling B that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, size is not a skill. We quote Emory Hunt on that all the time. Size is not a skill. And it's hard to determine. You can't just look at somebody and say, oh, well, he's got a small frame, he's going to get hurt a lot. It doesn't really work that way, right? No. There are guys that, guys that they look like they're going to be rock solid and they stay hurt. I mean, Jadeveon Clowney stays hurt, right?
Ben Roethlisberger is huge, and he's hurt every year.
Yeah. All right, let me scroll down here. Okay, you guys are putting a lot in here. Yes, King of Google. Oh, click one. What's going on? It says ain't no first round worthy pass rushers. Hey, opinions are all over the place with pass rushers, but none really that high when it comes to pass rushers. Right? There's not too many people saying yes, like this guy's absolutely have to get him. So no, I have to agree. There's no like solid, like surefire. We get this guy and he's going to come in and really make a difference for us. So
sure, I got to bring up Ben because y'all keep bringing him back. Why don't you let him go and I'll stop talking about him?
I'm sorry, Sugar. I forgot we have a Steelers fan in here. We got to be sensitive to his feelings as well.
My man said, "I will play. I'll take. I'll take any pay cut you want just to stay." Those aren't guys you want. That's not who I want leading my team. Begging for his spot.
The Steelers have a first round pick this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be surprised if they try to move up and get a quarterback. They have to, even if you think Roethlisberger would get through the whole year and play great. This is it. This is it for him. You have to get his replacement. And I don't think he'll make it through the whole year.
Mr. J, no, not really. I think the league is very down on Teddy Bridgewater. So I think they probably got the best offer. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the only offer they got for Teddy.
Yeah.
To be honest. Attitude
Pop says, who is the best wide receiver out of Alabama? Devontae Smith or Julio? Yeah. That's that.
I mean, it's not really a fair question, right? Devontae hasn't played in the NFL yet, and Julio is an NFL Hall of Famer. So
True.
There's no other answer to that right now.
Size is definitely not a skill. Click one says Tyreek Hill is literally 5'10". I think he's smaller than that. And wins jump balls is called playing bigger than your size. Yeah, your size doesn't really determine your catch radius, I should say. Not wingspan, your catch radius. How well can you catch? What can you do? Like how athletic you are, like all these things. What kind of separation can you get? A lot goes into that position. So you can't just look at somebody's size and frame and say, yeah, that guy right there, that's who we need. He can get the 50-50 balls, or he has a big catch radius. No, not necessarily. Not if he can't catch.
Yeah.
So, all right,
But see,
D3.
D3, no, no. They should have drafted Calvin Ridley, and this is the whole problem with Baltimore. They could have taken Calvin Ridley or DJ Moore, and they wanted to get Hayden Hurst. So now they got to pay for it, man. I don't think that Atlanta's going to be interested in trading Calvin.
Yeah, I mean, and we can't crush that draft class too bad. It was one of our better draft classes, really ever. I mean, we had Lamar, Orlando Brown, Mark Andrews. I think Bozeman was in that class too. Yeah, really. Who else was in there? Was that Deshaun Elliott in that class?
I believe so.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good class. It was a pretty good class. But that Hayden Hurst pick, man, that hurts. and it was a bad pick because they turned right around and traded him, and that could have absolutely been Calvin Ridley. All right,
Jazzy J, that was the same thing with Cam. Cam is one of the most productive players in NFL history through his first, I think it was 8 or 9 years, but it was still he can't play quarterback, and it was a fluke MVP.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to do the? Do you want to?
What's up, Tanja?
Oh, Tanja's in the house. What's going on, Tanja? Thank you for joining the live stream. Hey, Jose and Bradley, riding home from work and listening. That's right. We not getting Julio Jones. Ravens prefer shopping at the thrift store, and unfortunately, you are correct. You are correct. Oh, by the way,
negativity up in here.
Jonathan Washington Jr., what's going on?
What's
Thank
up,
you for joining the live stream. Did you guys hear about AB re-signing with Tampa? Did you see how much he went for? Same price as Sammy Watkins.
Well, less, I think.
Yeah, well, less base. I think Sammy Watkins has $6 million fully guaranteed. AB has it is less. AB has $3 million guaranteed, and another $3 million in incentives and bonuses. So half the price of Sammy Watkins.
Half the price, twice the player.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, look, are we trying to win or not? I'm waiting. I'm being patient. Okay, I'm being patient. I'm saying maybe this might happen. Maybe we get this player. I'm just being patient. But come tomorrow, when we don't get a wide receiver, come June 1st, and we don't trade for Julio Jones, you're gonna hear me say it, man. Like, the Ravens they're not trying to win right now. They're not. I'm not saying that these guys can't turn into good players down the road, but it's just not enough. What we have right now is not enough to compete with the top teams. So if you're not being aggressive trying to get difference makers, you're not going to win. And they know that. This isn't something that they don't know. They know that.
Right.
Mr. J the Sixth says, guys like Steve Smith from the Panthers, Tyreek Hill, Darren Sproles are not big by receiver standards, but played like they were Gronk size. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
D3 says half the price, but all of the chemistry with our QB. Yes, that also. Yeah, I've been wondering because I hear a lot of people say that Lamar doesn't trust Miles Boykin, but you also hear people say that they need to give Miles Boykin a chance. And Duvernay, they need to give him more of an opportunity. And I've never gotten the answer to why he doesn't trust Miles Boykin.
Right. Yeah. There's a reason for that.
My theory is he doesn't trust Miles Boykin because Miles Boykin sucks. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah. Games Lane, thank you for joining the live stream. If AB went to the Ravens, we would probably have to pay a lot more, though. Why?
But why? I bet you if you guaranteed that other 3, he'd be a Raven right now.
I bet you we made the same offer, he'd be a Raven.
Yeah. He don't like Tom that much.
Yeah, I mean, he's just sitting out there. I think I honestly think he was waiting to see if the Ravens would make him an offer. I honestly do. I think he was just kind of waiting around because the Bucks made him that offer a while ago. They said that they had that offer on the table for a while. So he could have signed it at any time. I think he was just waiting to see, particularly the Ravens, see if we would make him an offer, and we never did. And Davon says, and that's the point, Jose. Hence why we aren't taking that wide receiver first round. EDC and his front office is complacent.
Yeah, and Z the Beast, I think they've already got worse skill position players than Cincinnati. They don't even need to have Chase.
No, they don't.
T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd are already better.
Yeah. Felipe Marino, where you been, bro?
What's up, Felipe?
What's going on, man? Good to see you. OG, thank you for joining the live stream. John H. never wanted AB. John Harbaugh never wanted AB. No, John Harbaugh can't handle strong personalities, man. And that's kind of holding us back, to be honest. Remember last year, Boykin and Hill worked out together, and they both had limited touches. Yeah. Okay.
All
right.
It says Boykin's route tree is missing branches. I mean, I think it's more like it got chopped down.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's go to. You want to start this mock draft?
Yeah, start it up.
Hold on. Let's chat it up with the chat room real quick. I'm gonna get this ticker going.
Hopefully, Gamers Lane says, hopefully with our new wide receiver coaches, we can actually try to develop some of our receivers. Yeah, I mean, hopefully. But hopefully also they bring in some talent for them to develop.
All right. Okay, people. This is what you're here for. This is what we promised you. It is mock draft time.
I was about to read Click One's comment. I'm not reading that. Click One. Come on.
Which one? EC. Yeah. Okay. I hear you. Look, man. You guys really love your mock drafts. You really do. We haven't done one. I didn't even put one up on the site. B has one for Panthers. So go to lbhtshow.com and check out his mock draft for the Panthers. Adeep Mahmoud is in the house. What's going on? Don't be shocked that if we pick twice that we go O-line with both picks or O-line and edge. I wouldn't be shocked. I kind of expect that. Yeah. I wouldn't hate Tevin Jenkins and Landon Dickerson. I wouldn't either. Villanueva never played right tackle, and he would be a backup left tackle. No, you're right.
No, I don't think that's right. I don't think he's signing there to be, or he would sign there to be the backup left tackle.
No, he didn't say. No, are you saying that he would just be a backup left tackle? Or are you saying that he wouldn't be good at right tackle?
He's saying that he wouldn't play right tackle because he'd just be the backup left tackle. And if they sign him, I think they're going to start him. The Ravens don't like playing young players. They don't enjoy it. It's not their favorite.
No.
And really, my Villanueva talk comes from the reaction that a lot of fans had, which was, "Oh man, he's a starting level tackle. He's a good player," which I don't believe. But I'm saying if that's the way you feel about Villanueva, then you're gonna plug him in at right tackle.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can get this going here. All right. Can you still see us? Yes.
Yeah.
Now I gotta see if I can work this. I don't have my second screen up. All
wow.
Right. Is it taking up the whole screen?
No, we're still on screen.
Okay. Because I'm pulling up. I can't see you guys, but as long as you guys can see us. All right. So we are going to start a mock draft. How many rounds are we doing? Now, this is going to be an interactive one. So you guys just, we're going to you have to monitor the chat there.
Yes.
And if this thing actually works. This site's been moving real slow, I've noticed. I think everybody's doing the mock drafts right now.
Probably.
Okay. Click on it. Let's go. All right. How many rounds are we doing? That's first and foremost. How many rounds are we doing? You want to do all 7? No, you don't want to do all 7.
No, let's go with 4.
Okay. I was going to say 3 because once we get to 3, you guys are going to be like, who? and this is proving my point why we don't need all these draft picks. Okay. We'll go 4.
Yeah.
Normal speed,
sure.
which is normal speed is pretty fast. So this is going to go pretty fast. All right. Now we're starting out.
Wait a minute. What teams did you pick?
Just one. Just the Ravens.
Wow,
you want
mad disrespect. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go
my
ahead.
bad.
No. Go ahead.
No.
No. The Panthers mock draft is on lbhtshow.com.
I'll start over. My bad.
Just
That
ridiculous.
That's a little
ridiculous.
But that's why I did it, because you put the mock draft on the website. I'm trying to get people to go and check out your article. But whatever. All right.
Adit says Villanueva for the first half would be a right tackle, but then potentially be a swing tackle in the second half of a rookie right tackle is developed enough. Yeah, I think that would be the plan, but generally rookie tackles don't really play all that well. And I think he would end up being the right tackle, assuming he stayed healthy, which Villanueva generally does. But you're absolutely right. I think that they would want to try to bring along a right tackle, but I just don't think that they would get there this season.
All right. LBHT crew. All right. We don't want to do just the same old regular boring mock draft, right? We're aggressive. We're trying to show EDC how it's done. Okay. We want winners. Okay. Now, before we hit this start button, I need to know.
Before we hit the start button, hit the Cash App and we will make your pick.
It is a good time to plug. If you guys are, look, there's about 30 or 40 people in here. I can't see. But if you're new, hit the like and subscribe button. And thank you guys. If you're just joining, thank you very much. We hit our goal for 500 subscribers by the end of this month. So we're just going ahead and trying to hit the next quick goal of 550 and 600 and so on and so forth. So just, keep telling your friends. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And like B said, man, if you want support, there are 2 ways to support.
Oh, right no. Games Lane. What is hashtag back the defense? What is that?
Listen, there's only one. Well, we have 2 hashtags. We haven't been using the other one. The first hashtag is hashtag defund the defense. And also hashtag 8 is the way. You know who 8 is. Lamar Jackson. Okay. That's the only way we're going to win anything is by supporting Lamar Jackson. Like, what's okay? Who's that at? Gamer Lane?
Yeah, Games Lane.
I'm sorry, Games Lane. What moves can we make on defense that's going to put us over the top? Like, there's no Khalil Mack out there, right? There's no like real difference maker out there. And even if we got Khalil Mack, I will say that's not going to win us a Super Bowl. But what moves can we make on the defense that you can say we're going to go win a Super Bowl this year? Like we have a good defense. Like that's our whole thing. Our defense is good. You don't need to keep trying to add more to it, right? We lost in that playoff game, only giving up 10 points.
Shaheen, is that you? You said Jalen Phillips. He's from Miami. No, because we went back and forth with somebody in our comments about this very thing. I want you to sit at your desk or on your phone or wherever you're at right now and type into the chat. Jalen Phillips is the difference between losing in the second round and winning a Super Bowl. I want you to say that and tell me you believe it.
Is Jalen Phillips in his rookie year? You saying he's what, 12, 15 sack guy? Come on, man. Of course you don't believe that.
Go ahead and start it up.
Okay. No. Before we start, who wants to make a trade? Real quick. Read the comments.
Very Weatherly. Trade Lamar for the 8th pick and take Fields.
We can't.
There you go.
Yeah, we blocked that guy who said that. He's blocked. Bucky. Who wants to make a trade? Do we want to be that aggressive, B? Do you want the Ravens to make a trade?
Well, I mean,
do you want to make a trade?
I would want to if I were the GM of the Baltimore Ravens and I found myself in this situation where I had tried repeatedly to get a wide receiver and failed repeatedly at getting a wide receiver, I would be inclined to trade up for Chase, Smith, or Waddle if they started the slide. Yes.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm about to hit start. I'm going to try to stop it like around the 6th pick. All right. I'm going to try because the thing goes fast. Once I stop it, I want you guys to type in the chat. If you want trade, type trade. Okay. If you want to keep going, just say keep going. All right. Here we go. All right. 2, 3. Oh, it's going quick. All right. Oh man, they made that six pick
Jamar
real
Chase is
quick.
gone. Okay, so
Oh my gosh, that went quick.
we know that Detroit is interested in trading out of 7. So we can go ahead and make an offer there if you want to move up and try to get Devontae Smith. Games Lane says Jalen Phillips and trading the rest of the draft for Julio Jones is the difference between the second round and the Super Bowl. One of those things is, yes.
So
I don't think Jalen Phillips has much to do with it.
So Jalen Phillips and Julio, and you're good.
Mm-hmm. That's what he says.
You know what? Fine. If we get Julio Jones, fine. Whatever. You want Jalen Phillips that bad? Speaking of, man, like he makes me real uncomfortable with his injury history. Like I try to kind of overlook that a lot from players. Like, hey, your past injuries, it's whatever. If you're healthy, you're healthy. But man, he's had some injuries, man. I don't know. I don't know. All right. So what we seeing? B trade? Are they saying trade?
Yes, Ferris. Trade. 49ers got Trey. I told you that's what's happening. So,
yep, Trey Lance. So it's written, Ferris. They're going Trey Lance. All right. So yeah, Trevor Lawrence, obviously. Zach Wilson too. So is that we all agree that's going to be Zach Wilson there at number 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Trey Lance 3, Kyle Pitts 4. I feel like they're going to go quarterback, to be honest.
They're not going to go quarterback. That would mean that they were a well-run organization.
Yeah. All right. Penny Sewell to the Bengals. That's actually a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
Jamar Chase to Miami. And now 7. Okay. What are we seeing? Are they saying trade? Are they saying keep going? We can keep going.
Okay. Davon says trade.
Trade. We got one trade. Anybody else?
Let's see. The Lions will trade. Wow. The Lions will trade 6 bitten kneecaps for the 4 pick. That's James Lane.
I like that.
All right, go ahead. Make an offer.
All right, we're going to make an offer. Let's pull up the trade button. Let's pull it up. All right, so choose your team.
We got Jonathan Carrington saying keep going. G-Star says trade.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, we're going to make an offer.
So for the people who want to trade here, what do you think? What would you want to give up to move from 27 to 7? What do you think is a good offer?
I can already tell you for this one because this is how I.
No. Let them decide.
Okay, all right.
Let's see what they got to say there.
Well, this will tell you. This will tell you what was most likely. A good scenario. So all right. So obviously the 27th, and we gotta give it the 31st. That's a given, right? What else? Let's put their pick right there. Now, I don't know. Can you guys see that? Very unlikely right now. So let's add something to this.
I see Deshaun Miles Boykin is negative value.
We can't offer players on here.
Jonathan Carrington saying 27 next year's second and one of this year's thirds. G-Star says a first, second, and 2 fourths. You see what we're talking about here, man?
Look. So we're going to have to give both our first round picks. That's just going to happen. So 27th, 31st, and I put next year's second round. You see that? The offer acceptance, it's going up. It's getting close to likely. It's in the green. So let's make this offer. 2 first, next year's second. All right.
Derek Weatherly saying 2 firsts, a second, and a fourth.
In a fourth. I know that'll get it done. Oh yeah, that would definitely get it done. What about 5th? That ain't even moving.
Wow.
Let's try to get it done without getting up a 4th. Because we're gonna need some of those picks to trade for Julio Jones. Oh, it worked. Wow. It worked. Congratulations,
the Lions
guys.
are as poorly run in this simulation as they are in real life.
Listen. You guys were mad about EDC apparently getting finessed by the Chiefs. He has redeemed himself, okay?
For quiddy pay.
So here's who's available. Mac Jones. Jalen Waddle is still on the board, B.
Yeah. I would go Devontae Smith.
Wow, over Waddle? I don't know.
Yeah.
Ferris, what do you think? I want to hear from
I'm
Ferris
saying
on this.
here, Matt Harmon was talking about it. He rated Devontae Smith as the best in this class versus press and zone coverage and with the best hands.
But can he block?
He,
What does the chat say?
well, Ferris said draft Mac Jones because that's what Ferris is like. Then he said Devontae Smith. King of Pugo says Devontae Easy.
Wait, where is he? Oh, he's 7. Man,
Raven Boy Wonder says Smith is God. Okay,
But
tone that down a little bit.
but we can't though because he's ranked 17th and we traded for the 7th, so not enough value there. I'm sorry. Trade
Jonathan
value.
Carrington says Slater, which I feel you on that. But
I feel you on that. Yeah.
too high though. Or not too high, but rather too much given up to go with Slater.
Can't look back.
Caleb, what's up, Caleb? Caleb saying Waddle. Deshaun saying Waddle. Oh, man, it looks like we're pretty split here. Games Lane, listen, I don't want to hear it. All right, I don't want to hear it. Games Lane admitted what most Ravens fans think, which is that he doesn't care. He just likes defense, and he says draft Micah Parsons.
Yeah, we're not going deep. We didn't trade all the way up here to get a linebacker. That's for sure.
Ferris, why did you switch to Waddle? What happened?
Okay, so Waddle. So we got 3 Waddles. One, and you say Smith.
4. We got 4 Waddles, it looks like, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Smiths.
Ooh, oh, Smith is making a comeback. All right.
Oh, Games Lane says Devontae.
Okay. All right.
Jonathan Washington saying Devontae. Attitude there. Devontae wins.
Okay. Devontae Smith it is. I had no regrets over that. Congratulations, guys. We did it. All right. Now the Panthers are on the clock. Patrick Surtain.
No, thank you.
Mac Jones. Justin Fields is there. I know.
Oh no, it's definitely Justin Fields. But I'll let the Panthers fans chime in on this one.
Who we got here? Mr. J the 6, you're a Panthers fan, correct? Is that right? Mr. J the 6 is a Panthers fan.
Jazzy J. I don't know if
Derek
is still in here.
Yeah. All right. Put it out there. Who do you want? I think it's obvious, Justin Fields.
Yeah.
All right. Or Rashawn Slater.
Oh, Peter King has joined the chat. He said Jay Waddle.
All right, Peter King. Thank you for joining the live stream.
No, thank you, Deshaun. No, thank you, Games Lane. Telling me to trade the pick. That ain't happening. Man, Ferris is working overtime trying to get Mac Jones drafted.
Now this is the only time we're gonna make an offer so we can speed this up. But we will get other trade offers as this thing goes, and we can look through them.
Jimmy Smith is light. He's not short. But as we always say, size is not a skill.
You mean Devontae Smith?
Yeah. Caleb saying Mac Jones. Man, we got a bunch of haters in here.
And that's the other thing too. Like, okay, he's a little light now. I mean, he'll put on weight.
Derek Weatherly, Fields is the best on the board with 8. Slater would be second. Agree. Justin Fields is the pick. Lock it in.
So we're doing Justin Fields, and let's get this thing moving. All right.
And now Baltimore's done for the day, right?
Well, we'll see if we get any offers. We'll see if we get any calls.
Yeah.
If this happens, I will be very happy.
Yeah, because 1, you get the wide receiver, and 2, we get to log off early tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll hang out for a little bit because we got some guests coming in. And I was still and this sounds uber aggressive and sacrilegious, but I would trade next year's first round pick for Julio Jones. Okay, we got an offer. Oh, you got an offer. Oh, hold on. Let's read this here. You get a second round, number 48, and a 4th round pick, and all you have to do, you're just moving back 9 spots.
I know. I'm like Dave Gettleman. I don't like trading down.
All right, we'll decline that one. We got some more offers here. The Rams, the Rams want picks. They're offering you 57th, 4th, and next year's 5th for your 2nd. I'm guessing you don't want that. That's even lower down.
Yeah, not really. I don't like, especially in mock drafts. I don't like trading down. Like in a real draft, okay, maybe, but in mock drafts, no. I want to see who I can get.
Yeah, and this one isn't any better. All right, so let's see. Let's see who's available. Travis Etienne is available. B.
I mean, okay. So
you're picking at the. Oh, you picking 39th? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, picking 39th. Here, I believe I would have to break Baltimore's heart and go Landon Dickerson.
That's exactly what I was looking at because you guys need an interior O-line. Don't be fooled by those two guys you picked up.
No, nobody's fooled by them.
Well, Creed
Mac Jones is
too.
a day 3 prospect games. Like, that is correct.
I'll say this, man. In the second round, top of second round, there's still a lot of quality guys here.
Yeah. Which is how it always is. It just doesn't seem that way.
So Landon Dickerson?
Deshaun saying Rondale Moore. You know, the thing about Rondale is he never plays football. Like, I think he's good at it when he does, but he never does it.
What's his name from Reception Perception is saying the other Moore, Elijah Moore, is the guy
Yeah. A lot of people have him going in the first now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Living Legend. Yes, I can. I can steal your picks. Lockett and Landon Dickerson. Just for you, Living Legend. For you.
Landon Dickerson's gone, guys. Sorry. Now the Ravens also don't have a second.
You didn't have any. Yeah, you didn't have any chance at him anyway. You traded the entire draft for Devontae Smith. How does it feel?
It's not true. We got all the third round picks. We got like two. I think we got 2 third round picks. So now that I think about it, we probably could have gotten an extra pick.
This is why you needed to click fast instead of normal.
No,
this right here.
It's going fast. It's
going
fast.
fast.
Look, you got another offer. It is going fast.
Let's see what we got.
We're only doing 4 rounds.
The Chiefs second for our 3rd and 6th. I will take that.
Oh, you want that?
Yes, that's trading up.
And 7.
Whatever. 7th round, just better than nothing.
All right. So
it's true.
What pick do you want here? Gregory Rousseau.
You know,
Javon Holland.
This is pick 63.
You want to go secondary?
You know, I know I should, but I mean, I think that I think I'm going to go offense again. Javonte Williams, I think, could be the best running back in the draft. Brevin Jordan is still there.
You think Javonte Williams is the best running back in the draft?
I said he could be, yeah. I think it's him and Najee Harris. Let's see.
You got Christian McCaffrey.
Games Lane saying I got to go Rousseau. The thing about Rousseau is I would, because I'm a Hurricanes fan, right? I would go Rousseau, but he's never actually put it together.
Well,
you know, it's just
go tackle Spencer Brown. Somebody left the comment saying Spencer Brown is a sleeper.
Nah, I think I'm gonna go
Quincy Roche.
I think I'm gonna go Brevin Jordan.
Is he there?
Yeah,
that is Coach Evans' guy. He loves Brevin Jordan.
Deshaun, you a fan of Trey Sermon? Trey Sermon will be there on day 3, I think.
All right. Okay, Ravens fans. Wake up. Wake up. Come on. We're coming up. We're coming up. Let's go.
Are you coming up, though? I don't see you.
I think we're getting into the 3rd round. We're coming up soon. We're coming up soon. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got a phone call. We got to answer that.
Ooh, 3rd and 4th.
3rd and 4th for a 3rd, 6th, and next year's 4th. We're running out of picks for next year, man. I don't think I can give every pick away for next year. And we're only moving up. Well, we moved up 12 spots. That's pretty significant. In a 4th round. Man, we might have to do this.
Wow.
What do you guys think? Let's do it. I'm making an executive decision. We're doing it. Okay, this is an aggressive draft. Here we are. We're on the clock, guys. We are on the clock.
Living Legend said, in Jose we trust. Deshaun says, accept that. Farrah says, do it. And Davon says he wants to see the 1st round after we're done here.
Okay. We can look at it right now.
I mean, no, but we're drafting right now, though.
Okay. Those are our picks right there. All right.
No. He means the entire 1st round of the thing, not our picks.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So what are you guys thinking? We got some interior D linemen here. I don't know much about, but
okay. Ron Jack says Jake Funk, which I feel like is a fake name.
No, he's from Maryland. Jake Funk, he's a running back from Maryland.
Yeah. Z the B says go tackle. Jose DeCosta, we trust.
Quincy Roche is somebody, we want to edge. He's somebody that we could
You want the third best edge out of Miami, huh?
No, I think he played for Temple before. I would think that's who you guys are going to get.
Later, man. Later.
I think you guys are going to get him. Ben Cleveland.
Go check out safety. See who's there at safety.
Right here. Divine Diablo. That's not real. If is it
No, yeah, that's what I was looking for right there.
is it Divine Diablo or Diablo? Because if it's Diablo, I say get him.
Hamza Nasiruddin. I'm not sure how to pronounce the last name, but I like him. He's a Jeremy Chin clone kind of player.
Guys, I want to go interior D line because
We got
if we
Ravens
go
Boy Wonder saying Andra Cisco, Deshaun saying Robinson.
Listen, Linda. If we go another year, talking about we need Brandon Williams, we cannot stop the run if we don't have Brandon Williams. I'm going to lose it.
Listen, that's why you got to get Tonga on day 3, man.
Man, look, we got some guys here. Milton Williams. I don't know who these guys are. Davion Nixon.
Tommy Togiai. Okay, we got Andrew saying Cisco or Stone Forsyth.
Jade Tufele, I've heard of him. I think he's kind of I think he can play all over the D line.
I think you would want Tommy before him.
Tommy, where's Tommy? Oh, Tommy
Togai.
Well, look.
Deshaun says, "Who the hell are these people?"
See, I knew this was gonna happen. Okay, all right.
Oh, and Anita's here. What's up, Anita?
Anita, what are you doing here? That's my daughter. That's my baby girl. All right. All right, Anita, who are we picking? Just kidding. You don't know football. All right, guys, real quick, just throw a name out there, and I'll draft them.
There's a lot of hype for Forsyth here.
Forsyth.
I mean, D3 said it twice. Another person said Stone Forsyth.
Okay, tackle. I like it. We'll do it. Stone Forsyth. Strong name.
Ian Book is not getting drafted, Games Lane, so I don't think we should grab him right here.
All right.
Anita says, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
David Sports and Gamer Nerd saying Josh Palmer, but we already made the pick. So
all right. We'll see if he's oh, we get it. We're getting a call, guys. We're getting offered a 4th and a 5th. 106. Oh, that's only moving down we're only moving down 2 spots.
2 spots.
And then we gotta get our 5th round. Oh, it's no.
What is the point of this trade?
They're trying to get over on us. We moved down 2 spots, right? And then we move up 1 spot in the 5th round.
Yeah.
I can do math. All right, so we're not gonna do that. Kyle Trask is still there? What?
Yeah, man. I told you pick 117 for Kyle Trask.
I think I had him. I think I put like
Deontay Brown is there. I know y'all love Deontay Brown.
Aleem McNeil's another one I've heard of for D-line. Listen, guys, we got Storm Forsyth. We get Deontay Brown, that big beefy guy in the middle of our O-line that could push the D-line around.
Ferris says draft Warren G's son. Who is Warren G's son, Ferris?
Griffith. Elijah Griffith.
I mean, go for Aleem McNeil.
Okay, yeah, I'm thinking Aleem McNeil.
G-Star. I mean, you can't say both of them. He said McNeil and Brown.
Okay, all right. I'm scrolling down a little bit, see if there's any other names on here that you might want. All right, so it's looking like between those 2. What do you say?
Deshaun says Brown. G-Star says McNeil.
Oh man, we're split. We are split.
Andrew says McNeil.
Man, who knew the was this 4th round? Who knew the 3rd round would be so intense? All right, so what's the count?
Let's see here. Well, it looks like McNeil. McNeil's got it.
I like that pick, guys. I like that pick. Okay, we gotta replace Brandon Williams at some point and Calais Campbell. They're older.
Ferris coming in late with Deontay Brown. Thanks for and Jonathan, both of you voting after the pick, and King of Pugo also voting for Brown after the pick. So Brown is now in the lead.
Well, it's your pick. Do you want Deontay Brown, B?
I think I probably do.
Okay.
Mr. Rose says it's nice to see you guys auditioning for EDC's job. Okay, let's go to all prospects here and go to the top and see what we've got.
Yeah, all we need is the ice cream truck, right?
Okay, hit up go to running back real quick.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. Running back.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Kylan Hill. That's intriguing, but yeah, not yet. Chuba Hubbard. Yeah, we're going Deontay Brown.
You don't want Puka Williams?
No,
Can't go
we
wrong
want
with
to
Puka.
we want to rebuild the O line for once in Carolina's history.
All right, Deontay Brown it is. That's can't argue with that pick. And we are in the 4th round now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good job. Good job.
Sean says missing on Sermon will haunt the Panthers. Mark my word. All right.
A lot of things haunt the Panthers. I don't think that's going to be the one they're going to sleep over. All right, it's our pick. It's our pick, guys. Cameron Sample from Tulane. Dayo Odeyingbo.
Ooh, that's why I had them taken in our first mock draft.
Dayo?
Yeah.
Okay. Aaron Banks at interior O-line. All right. We want to get some depth at corner. Robert Rochelle.
And Noah Driscoll's in the house. What's up, Noah?
What's going on, Noah? All right. Osa Odigazua.
G-Star saying Deo is explosive. Farrah says he wants to see what Sim Gettleman drafted. Okay, we'll go back through it. Jonathan Washington says Kendrick Green. Kendrick Green.
Kendrick Green, interior O-line from Illinois. Okay. All right, we're gonna be.
Deshaun says Deo. His name is cool.
That's what I was thinking. All right, we got 2 for Deo.
Yeah. And Deshaun, like you need to just ease up a little bit and get ready to explain in the overtime what's going on with superstar Jason Tatum over there.
Oh yeah. We got a call. We're gonna go ahead and decline this though. We'll finish this up. It's not that good of an offer anyway.
Oh man, you're not EDC. You're Dave Gettleman. He's like, this is taking a little while. Just hang up the phone.
All right, so we're on the clock again. Aaron Banks, Kendrick Green
to replace Tavon Young. Tavon Young's still there, man. You don't believe in him?
Yeah, I'm not worried about that right now. Kendrick Green. I know you guys wanted Kendrick Green last time. He's still there.
Mm-hmm.
Should we do that? I'm thinking Chuba Hubbard.
Old Chuba.
Look, David, you wanted Dez? We can get Dez back. Dez Fitzpatrick from Louisville. All right. All right. I'm thinking, all right, we'll go Kendrick Green.
Out of Illinois. Nothing ever.
And we got another pick. See, you guys are complaining about picks. We got all these picks. We don't even know what to do with it.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, offer from the Rams.
Man, we're going to decline that. All right, we need picks.
Damn, living legend. He said Tavon Young legs retired and on disability. That's not cool.
All right, so you made the case. Let's go cornerback.
Okay.
Isn't this where we drafted Tavon Young as well? 4th round?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right, guys. Pick which cornerback you want.
Well, you're not even scrolled up to the top there, I don't think.
I am.
Are you?
Not.
No. Yeah.
Trey Brown. Rodarius Williams.
We got one vote for Keith Taylor.
Okay.
He's way slept on.
Okay.
Tamarian Terry, Banks, Vincent Jr. Just anybody, according to y'all, huh?
All right. So Trey Brown, Rodarius Williams.
Andrew says Vincent. Kerry Vincent Jr.
Kerry Vincent. Okay.
So that's 2 votes for him.
All right. That's because he played for LSU.
I know. Yeah. King of Pulo wants to know what's up with Amari Rogers.
He's gone.
Okay, he is gone.
I mean, we can check, but I'm pretty sure he's gone.
3 votes for Vincent now.
Yeah, Amari Rogers is gone. All right. So Vincent it is. We'll go K. Vincent Jr. Boom. All right, guys. Good job.
Okay.
And we're finished. Okay. So let's review this. All right. So first round. Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Kyle Pitts, Penei Sewell. Top 5. Then Dolphins went Jamar Chase. We traded up to 7th. Devontae Smith. B, you guys got Fields. Mac Jones went to Denver.
No. Man, Denver. I didn't even see that when it happened.
Teddy Bridgewater going to beat up Mac Jones. Cowboys got Patrick Surtain. I'm not sure if Caleb's still in here. How you feel about that, Caleb? Going corner. Well, you guys need defense badly.
G-Star says A+ draft.
Yeah, I agree.
Jalen Waddle for you, Ferris.
Whoo,
Even though you've already got Kenny Golladay and Sterling Shepard and Darius Slayton. That's cool, man.
Hey, look, I like it. Okay, firepower. Yeah. Get all the weapons you can possibly get for your quarterback. Aggressive. I like it. Eagles guy, J.C. Horn.
Caleb says he likes that pick. Ferris apparently does not like the Jalen Waddle pick.
Okay. All right. Chargers got Rashawn Slater. Vikings got Christian Darrisaw. Patriots got Micah Parsons. What? Mm-hmm. Okay. Cardinals, Elijah Vera Tucker. Raiders, Christian Barrymore.
Tevin Jenkins at 21.
Yeah. All right, we gotta go through each one here. There's Elijah Moore. Yep, first round to the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
To the Titans. Just got Jalen Phillips.
Deshaun wants to know who the Steelers got. They got Caleb Farley.
Out
of Virginia Tech.
I think that's a bad pick. They need a quarterback.
There ain't no quarterback to take that. Oh, Cleveland coming through with Rashad Bateman.
Ooh. See, look, this is exactly why we had to be aggressive and get Devontae Smith, because the teams in our division aren't playing around. Now we need to trade for next year's first round pick and get Julio Jones. Okay, it won't take a first round. We can trade a third and some other stuff. I'm sure we can make it happen.
Buffalo getting Najee Harris. Okay.
Kwity Paye went to the Saints.
Azeez Ojulari to
Lions used our pick to get Samuel Cosmi.
Mm-hmm. And Eric Stokes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Eric Stokes. Yep. All right. That's the first round. And we'll take a look at all of our picks here. So Devontae Smith, Ali McNeil, Deo.
You skipped over Stone Forsythe.
Did I?
Yeah.
I did. I'm sorry, Stone. I'm sorry. So, yeah. Stone Forsythe, Ali McNeil, Deo Odeyingbo, Kendrick Green, Kerry Vincent Jr. Man, for trading up all the way to 7th, look at what we got.
Yeah,
we got wide receiver. We got a tackle that could end up being our starting right tackle. All right, we got Lee McNeil, a replacement for Brandon Williams, and or Calais Campbell. We got a developmental edge and Deo Odeyingbo.
Like you traded all your picks and you had so many more picks than I did.
We got interior O lineman Kendrick Green. We got Kerry Vincent replacing a future replacement for Tavon Young. Look, what's wrong with this? Right? We were aggressive. We traded up and got a special player. What did we miss out on? What did we miss? All right, so let's look at the Panthers.
It looks like I fixed the offense is what I did.
Yeah, okay, let's take a look. Justin Fields, I mean, that's an A+ right there.
Yeah.
If you didn't do anything else, you got A+. Justin Fields, Landon Dickerson, that's good. Brevin Jordan, he really did fix the offense. Goodness. Deontay Brown, and that's it.
Okay, I know you're trying to like will it into existence, but Devontae ain't dropping.
All right, I'm gonna bring us back on.
G-Star says quality over quantity. Great draft.
All right, yeah. Put your grades. I want you guys to put the grades for this draft. Right. You already know how we do it over here. It's hashtag defund the defense. But we got some defensive players, and there's guys that not you.
All offense.
This wasn't bad. All right, Games Lane says B plus. B plus. Okay, I'll take it. Deshaun says A. Oh. Ferris says
Panthers got an A. That's right, Ferris. That's
Deshaun
right.
says A. All right. Okay. King of Pugo says A plus just from Devontae. All right. Well, I think it's settled B. I think EDC needs to give up his job and they need to go ahead and hire me. Okay?
That's right.
Because I take the input from well, they're hiring me, but they're hiring the LBHT crew because we made the picks together. All right. Deshaun says Panthers A minus.
Where was the minus, Deshaun? Listen, just because I said I'm going to call you out on Jason Tatum doesn't mean you got to be lying in here.
B plus from Davon Johnson. Hashtag defund the defense. Okay, look, I'll take it.
For missing on Trey Sermon when we've got Christian McCaffrey. Wow.
Right. Andrew says A for the Panthers, B plus for the Ravens. Cool. Hey, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. I like that. Okay.
Sounds like Scott Fitterer need to be looking over his shoulder too.
Yeah. All right. So what would you guys have done different? The ones that aren't really 100% in on this, or some of you that might hate the moves. Just let us know what you would have wanted. Davon, thank you, appreciate it. And Jose DaCosta, we trust. That's what I'm talking about. In LBHT, we trust. How about that?
That's right.
Bam. That's what I'm talking about. I'm scrolling through here. Yeah. Okay.
Very good. Yeah, and you tried to squeeze me out because you knew I was going to wreck it. That's why.
You did not know half of the Ravens draft. Well,
Ferris, you were making suggestions on every pick.
He was going strictly off a name.
Otherwise, the EDC versus Jose is undercard for Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather pay-per-view.
Sign me up. I can't do any worse than Ben Askren. I can get in better shape than that.
Living legend. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Living legend says I would have had Brian pick for us. There you go. Matt Williams says, not bad. Appreciate it. King of Pugo says, to be honest, I think Devontae would have fell, so we didn't have to give up as much, but I don't care. I don't care either.
Caleb said the Ravens gave up too much for a tiny receiver. He's not even tiny, man.
I mean, can he play? Yeah. Invisible Miner says, Leon F. Ravens. You giving an F? You mean F for the Ravens? I think he's saying the F. We get an F. Why we get an F? Let us know. Let us know. That's fine. Look. Can't satisfy everybody, right? But when they go out in the field and perform, we'll see what's up. Davon says, only concern is probably not addressing O-line with the best impact. Okay. Yeah. The thing is, man,
that was the cost for Smith, he says.
Yes. Yeah, it was. So right now we have our left tackle, obviously, right? And then we got either our center or left guard filled.
Allegedly.
Yeah, with Bozeman, right? And then we got Kevin Zeitler, who's good. And then, either the guard or the center position, we got to kind of flesh that out. And then right tackle, which is probably going to be taken up by either is going to be Villanueva or that guy from Tennessee. They said they're looking at him too. And they say he's pretty solid. So I think our O-line, and also too, I don't think we've ever drafted a right tackle in the first round.
Yeah.
I don't think we drafted a right tackle in the second round.
They're easier to find than left tackle. So I mean, the reality is they shouldn't necessarily be looking there unless there's just a great prospect that they just love.
Yeah.
In that spot.
Yeah. So we shouldn't be looking for tackle in the first round anyway. Guard, yes, like a really good guard or a center, because I think that's kind of where we struggle when we don't have one. Yeah.
I would say with those two picks, I think they should go Dickerson and wide receiver, assuming they stay put.
Yeah. Let's see.
Ogden was a left tackle, though. We're saying they haven't drafted a right tackle.
Right tackle, yes. Yeah, right tackle. Living Legend says, seriously, it was a good draft. Okay.
Oh, my God. What is this drive-by out of nowhere, Jonathan? It's all fun and games till the Knicks beat the Nets in 4. You don't even believe that.
You don't believe that. You just trying to make us laugh. I get it, man. I appreciate it. We're just having fun. Okay. You trying to make Ferris smile a little bit, right? Pre-draft. Okay. Invisible Miner says Leon. Who's Leon? Leon, I'd rather have 2 impact players in the first round.
That is some harsh grading. And also, you're very likely not going to get 2 impact players at 27 and 31.
Well, I was going to ask him. I was going to ask him what impact players at 27 and 31 that you think we're going to get. All right. Terrace Marshall. Okay. You think Terrace Marshall's going to be better than Devontae Smith? Because if not, then like I said before, I'd rather Randy Moss than Santana Moss. And this ain't a diss to Santana Moss. I like Santana Moss. But who would you rather have? Who would you rather have? Let's see. Jimmy Dean says, sign a right tackle, edge, and Julio with $15 million in cap. Yeah. You think we can't do it? That cap doesn't mean anything. We get them in here. We can add void years. Have you not been seeing what's been going on this offseason? Add void years to the deal, and make the cap hit go down a little bit. The cap's going to go up, next couple of years. So that's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. We can absolutely make that work. We can bring in Julio. Wow. We can bring in
living legend reaching way back. Either Leon was Shep on above the rim. I like that.
That's a good one. Games Lane says my best scenario is to stay at 27 and 31. Get Tevin Jenkins. Tevin Jenkins is not going at 27. I don't know why you guys keep saying he's going to fall at 27. He's going to go like in the teens. I don't know why you guys keep saying that. Like, why we keep thinking these guys that are beasts are going to fall to the end of the draft, man?
Because they want it.
Yeah. But okay, all right. This is your scenario. We get Tevin Jenkins and Jalen Phillips or Ojulari. All right. Okay. That's fine. If we get an edge rush out, I'm gonna hate it. But but cool. But at least you're thinking offense still, right? Get a tackle. But like I said, man, I don't think we've ever drafted a right tackle in the first round or second round, if I can remember correctly. I don't think we ever got one in the first or second round. We usually get those guys later. So, get a tackle.
I was wondering, Deshaun, why you were saying the Wizards could beat the Knicks in 4 or 5. You're one of the damned.
Who?
Got it.
Who's saying that?
Deshaun.
Oh yeah, Deshaun. Yeah, Deshaun is a Wizards fan.
Yeah.
They're in the playoff. They're in the play-in playoffs, right? Right now, I think they're the last seed. Mm-hmm. G-Star 007 says Stone is pretty good. Played SEC competition at Florida. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Jonathan Washington Jr. says, I can't talk much. I'm a Bulls fan, and we're currently getting cooked by Julius Randle. Ugh. Could be my Nets.
It sounds disgusting, but it's happening to a lot of people this year, man.
Man, Julius Randle's nice.
Good for him.
He's really good. All right. And the Knicks are competitive. Raven Boy Wonder.
Dickerson and Elijah Moore. Yeah, I like that.
Okay. All right. Cool. Davon says he's rocking with the Wiz too. Okay.
Come on, man.
Deshaun says, and Russ we trust. Okay. All right. You got some Wizards fans in here. That's cool. Look. I'm not here to make fun of any teams tonight, man. Look, they're competing. I like Russ, right? Look. No, I don't think Wizards fans are delusional, think they're gonna win anything. But man, they could make the playoffs. They could. I could see it. Randall having a breakout year. Yes, he is. He's having an excellent year. So I can't take anything away from them. All right.
I'm not going to say anything else because the Lakers are barely holding on against the Wizards right now. So
yeah. Okay, guys. So all right, we already went over like 30 minutes. Who's this? OHMG. He says, I say we trade back to the 31st pick, get a second and fourth and a future third. That's probably what we're going to do. if we're being real, that's probably they're already shopping the 31st pick. That's probably what they're gonna get. Maybe they get a second or third. It depends on
how far back they want to go
and what team we're trading with. Right.
Yeah.
But most likely that's what they're gonna do. I mean, we're just having some fun tonight. They're definitely not trading up, not that high.
No.
But yeah, I could see that because they want picks. Deshaun says, oh wait, that's Davon. I'm sure that's what's happening. Yep. And Deshaun says, is Elijah Moore actually tough? I haven't seen too much of him. I haven't seen too much of him either. But
people are falling in love with him, man.
They're falling in love with him. Look, Matt Harmon from Reception Perception. I mean, he charts wide receivers. I mean, that's his thing, right? Yeah. He has a whole system for charting wide receivers, and he's really high on Elijah Moore. And he's one of those guys. I respect his opinion, right? I mean, obviously, everybody, not everybody gets everything right. So, I mean, he could be wrong on him, but I mean, he makes a strong case for him. So he's definitely somebody to look at.
So Deshaun says, I don't think we will win anything, but I think if we get Philly in round 1, we can pull the upset. Brad is on demon time, and Russ will steal Simmons' heart from his chest. I'm not even going to disagree with any of that. I think the 76ers are the most heartless crew you've ever seen.
Where's Coach J? The disrespect. I'm telling Jansen. You're not going to listen. Listen, I'm gonna put this on the screen. You are not going to respect our current Pick'ems champion. By the way, when you sign up for the $3 tier or $10 tier, you get to be in the Pick'ems league, and you get one of those nice trophies if you end up winning the whole thing. All right, that's our Pick'ems champ from last year. All right, you're gonna put some respect on his name. All right, he murdered us. I don't know what's going on. He's getting all the games right. Yeah. If you're a betting man, you needed to hit him up before you get any bets.
It got to the point the rest of us quit even submitting picks, like with 3 weeks left.
Yeah, we had no shot. Jonathan Washington Jr. says Julius Randle looks like the senior who was let me get a shot in the gym, even though he graduated 4 years ago. Yeah, but he's still been going crazy. Yeah. Yep. All right, guys. So we'll be back here tomorrow. Probably about 8:20ish. Right, we're not going to come right at the start of the draft. We want to come in like around right before the third pick. Yeah,
because spoiler alert, Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson are going 1 and 2.
Yeah, and we don't like to sit around for all the the sports talk before the picks and the commissioner giving his little spiel before. Yeah, we want to skip all that. So around the third pick, we're going to come in and get the stream started, and we're gonna have a few guests. So
the draft starts at 8.
Yeah, it starts at 8.
Night.
Yeah,
8 Eastern.
Quick one, don't worry about that. We're coming on live at 8:20. Okay, be here at 8:20. Mr. J6 says he's so excited for tomorrow. Yes, we are excited as well.
And this is probably a good time to mention. This is almost the last chance that you have to sign up for our ESPN Draft Challenge.
Yes.
We have a group on there. We're giving away a copy of Madden 22. If you go to our Twitter, LBHT Show, it's the pinned tweet. You can just click on the link there and sign up and answer the questions. But it has to be submitted, obviously, before 8 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't have the link on me. I would put it in the chat. But, yeah, do what B said. Go to LBHT Show, and it's pinned. But King of Poogle says, how many of y'all going live for the draft, man? All of us. All of us, man. And here with the crew tomorrow night. Look, nice. We're going to be streaming for a while, man. Like, you can check out everybody. Engraven's going to be streaming live. Sonny's going to be streaming day 2. He's not streaming day 1. He's going to be day 2. Jose Verduzco, and he's going to be streaming live with his alter ego, Joe Nubo. Tomorrow he's going to be as Joe Nubo. So I don't think it's going to be on YouTube. Go to his channel. He'll give you information where he's streaming live. But he'll be streaming live. Look, I'm sure Purple Rain Podcast, they'll be streaming live, man. Check them all out. Go in there, get their take on the draft. We're gonna be here. We're gonna start at 8:20, and we'll be here until the Ravens pick. And maybe a little bit after that. And we're gonna have some guests. Some people from our circle, you saw Off the Record podcast in here earlier, right? Those brothers, they're good friends of ours. Mikey, Brandon, and Quan. I haven't reached out to Brandon yet, but I'm sure he'll be available. And Ferris, Brandon is a Giants fan, and he's and a Knicks fan. He's just as delusional as you are. So
more so.
Yeah. So we'll
Living
get
legend said Nubo changed his name like Prince.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. So yeah, we'll have a few other people come through, and yeah, man, we're just gonna be hanging out. Like we're gonna be reacting to these picks in real time, just like you guys. So for the overtime show, we'll do the overtime show. It's gonna be quick though. We usually like to hang out for hours, but we got to do it. We got to do it quickly because we still got some stuff to work out for tomorrow. But for the rest of you guys, look, again, appreciate you. Before you hop off, again, we're gonna plug our stuff. Patreon.com/LBHT show. That's where you can find the overtime show. All right. Lots of fun. All right. Yeah. Lots of fun. And I'm just gonna give you a little teaser of what we talk about. I'm gonna give you a little teaser. I'm just gonna throw random things up on the screen, and you're gonna say, "What is that?" You gotta go to overtime to figure out what that is.
All right, King of Pugo, thanks for coming through.
Bam. Okay. All right. Yeah. What's that? What is that? What is this? What is that? A movie? Yeah, that is a movie. Who's this guy? You guys remember Johnny Five? Do you remember Johnny Five? Do you remember that? You remember that Indian guy right there? No, he's not. That's him right there. Man, just a few things that we talk about on the overtime show, man. We have a lot of fun. And so yeah, patreon.com/LBHT show. Sign up there. And again, there's a Cash App right above B, $LBHT show, man. And if you leave a comment, man, we will read it on air because we use it as a super chat. And also, if you want to buy some merch, we got a lot of stuff on the store. We put a lot of work into putting some, higher quality clothing on the store. We didn't like that Teespring stuff. So on our website, lbhtshow.com/shop, we got all kinds of things, man. T-shirts, tank tops, it's getting warm outside. So, check out something. You want a nice little mug like this? Oh, look at that. All right. Yep. Hit that up. But you guys, we will see you tomorrow. We'll see you real soon. Have a good night. And tomorrow is the draft. It's the draft. All right. Go Ravens. And LBHT we trust.